Hi, fellow TIs. I'm in my bathroom. Yeah, people got awfully quiet over here, the ones that I spy on the other side of the wall. Yeah, everybody goes out the side door, and, there's a window, and it's outside above my kitchen sink, but it's not inside. They go, I don't know if that's a attic or rafters up there. I know Bomber from Wilmington had an opening to it. I don't know if they closed it up or not, but yeah, I can hear them talking really clear, even when people on this side are whispering, especially when it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I come to use the restroom. Like last night, I couldn't sleep, so I kept on having to get up. Well, I couldn't sleep because somebody was messing with me with magnetics and shocking me and shit, and I was closer to the ground. It was worse when I had the mattress on there. But yeah, I got to get rid of it altogether and get a bed with no coils and no springs. But everybody's quiet. I know I should feel flattered, but I don't. Apparently they have a fetish for me over here, and they probably call out my name when they're having sex, and that's just weird. Come on. I got wrinkles and stretch marks and scars, and I'm old. But yet they're thinking about me all the time. That's kind of weird, right? It's an obsession. Obsession is not healthy, especially when you got twisted fans. Twisted fans. Get a new obsession. Get a hobby. Get a freaking hobby. It's healthy. Don't you want to enjoy being with your significant other rather than stalking and listening and spying together? That's just weird. But I'm surrounded by them. They're one of many of the herd. Yeah, it sucks. But this is the plight that God has chosen me for. And He prepared me. He prepared me. They don't realize. Yeah, they do realize. They have to realize. They have to realize. Because, well, then again, narcissistic people, they cannot put themselves in somebody else's shoes. They can't put themselves in somebody else's shoes. Some of them use God as a veil. And this is not right. Anybody who believes in God or not is not, stupid enough to think this is the right thing to do. But then again, hey, the New World Order and Satan's soldiers and, a moral compass just flies out the window. Or they sell it for a head of crack. Who knows? But, if they want to listen to me and watch me, well, I do not consent, first of all. Because they're pissing all over my rights, my civil rights, my rights as a tenant, my rights as a disabled person, my rights as a human being. But then again, Gangstalkers Pedro, she pointed it out, but not in such a nice way. It was an accident. I've changed and I've become, yeah. But, you know, hey, when I lay out a big poot, I say, hey, you better come get that. That's for you. And they hear it. Every breath, every fart, every burp. They just want to inhale my burps and smell my farts with their nose up in my ass. It's not normal. And I don't consent. But it's just really, really weird. You get me? I mean, I never thought in a million years. Well, I never even thought of this kind of thing. But I know I would never participate in something like this. Hey, I'm flawed. Very freaking flawed. I'm not perfect. But I would never participate in something that is against another human being, that gives them radiation, takes their health, that broadcasts them. Because that's the same thing as being a fucking snitch. Uh, talking to the other neighbor and communicating, oh, she's in here, and she's doing this, and da-da-da. That's my data. No privacy. They're giving my information. They're spreading it all over. They're spreading whatever they spread all over. Snitch. Because when I close my door and throw something over my window, I'm supposed to have privacy. I'm not going out on the streets and doing something bad, because then I'd be responsible for it. But they're coming in here and attacking me. No touch torture. Freaking whatever. 007. What the fuck ever. I don't know, but I guess it makes them feel very important because, they're people are coming together on one common thread. Their dislike for me. Hey, one person smears you, and then that gives the opportunity for somebody else to jump in and make something up too. But I love myself, not in a cocky, narcissistic way. But I love myself. I loved myself how I was before the accident. It took a lot to get used to, all this empathy and crying and all this stuff in my heart. But, hey, it prepared me for this, to handle it the right way, and to endure, and to have faith. I might cry out in pain a lot of the times because I'm disabled. And then on top of it, this crap. It shocks me, burns me, all kinds of stuff. But, we have a saying. We might bend, but we don't break. Water tower. Where I'm from, we have a ugly painted but very tall water tower, and it's very old. And it's still standing. And it hasn't buckled yet. And they haven't had to fix it. I forgot about that saying until I was in that spine brace and I couldn't walk. And one of my team that's deported, he said it and it just flew back into my mind. And it just made me want to walk quicker. But with all these criddle creeping, peeping, listening, gang-stalking, whatever, narcissistic, godless people, well, I might be uploading again tonight. who knows? Peace out, fellow TIs.